trying to put everything back in so I can quickly film a reel unboxing these. It's finished. We're all set up finally. I'm hoping for a more positive day today, so okay. I've been putting this off. Hello, welcome to a new studio vlog. If you're new here, hello, I'm Sammie. I run a small illustration business here in the UK called Peachandmimi, and this week it is one day to Megacon. Today is setup day. I have got to go this afternoon and set up my stand. I'm just going to put all the display stands and stuff up, and not any products today, I think. And because we've got an hour, we can get there an hour before it starts in the morning. So I'm going to get there then, and then just put the earrings and washi and coasters and everything out then. So I'm a little bit stressed. I have got quite a bit to do in just a couple of hours. I've got to finish packing and make sure I've got everything up. First things first though, I'm going to put my card reader on charge. That's what I'm going to do right now. I need to double check I've got all the paperwork. Let's give them better lighting. I need to double check I've got all the paperwork printed off as well. I've got a couple more coasters I'd like to make, so let's put that on, heat press on now. But actually, I'll put the card reader on charge, and then I have got my thank you leaflets and my backing cards for the pins for the Kickstarter have come in. So I will put my card reader on charge, and then we'll unbox the leaflets and stuff together. Okay, we can all say collective thank you to Sammie of the past. It is, my card reader is fully charged, so let's open this. Oh. Okay, so let's get the backing cards out first. We've got the Hamish and Friends backing cards. I'm going to leave them sealed in the box. These are ready for the Kickstarter pins when they are done, but I thought as I was paying postage for this, I might as well order them at the same time. So there's 2 boxes of those because I need 200 of those, and then there's 200 of these. Look, cute. And then on the back, it's the same as normal. I just adjusted the colours and stuff a bit, but cute, cute, cute. Right, let's open these. Let's get one out. Cute. And then I can write a little note on the back there. So I do them as leaflets because they're a bit more cost effective, and but they can still be used as a little art print. You can still put it up as an art print. It's a bit more cost effective than postcards. So cute, cute, cute. I'm trying to put everything back in so I can quickly film a reel unboxing these. I wanted to actually unbox them with you guys. Put those back in there. Hide that one because that is evidence that I've already opened it. Shut that. I'm going to film an unboxing with Instagram. Okay, Instagram unboxing filmed. I'm just going to add another clip at the end, I think, in a bit. I've got an order to pack, so I will do a clip of the thank you card in action with the packaging in a bit. But after watching the footage of the 2 coasters, I have tweaked it yet again to move. I just dropped it and caught it. I wish you could have seen them skills. I've moved this one back over this way a little bit because I think I moved it too far. So, attempt number 6,000. Let's do a couple of these coasters, and then I'm going to start packing and check in if I've got enough price labels and signs, check all the signs and stuff, because I filmed packing that box up ages ago and I can't remember what I put in there. So yeah, I'm going to just double check I've got all the price signs that I need so I can print some more off today if necessary. Good morning. It is Megacon day 1. I'm just waiting for my sister to come out and then we are off to go. I'm going to try and film as much as I can this weekend, but it's phone battery dependent because I need my phone to take payments as well. So I'll hopefully take you along for quite a bit, but it is currently 6:36 and it says it will get there at 10 to 8 at the minute, so that is good because we can get in from 8 o'clock. So by the time we've got from the car park to the hall, we should be able to get in. So yeah, let's go. It's finished. We're all set up finally. George is hiding. All set up. It's with slight change of plan. I've ended up putting the coasters on here instead of the notepads, but I think they look better up there. I just need a new price sign because that looks ridiculous. Yeah, I think everything else. I'm trying to double check the stand at the same time. I think they look cool. I think everything looks good. Yeah, I think it looks good. Go back. Oh! Now it looks better. I've just moved that cardboard box from the bottom. I might untuck this now. I left that tucked in last night because I didn't want people to trip over it and pull my stand apart, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. We are ready. There's all photo ops and autographs and stuff that way. There's a gaming area over there. My hand looks giant. Excited. Hello, I didn't hardly film anything yesterday. It is day 2. It was a little bit underwhelming yesterday, to be honest, but I'll talk to you more about that when I'm back in the studio. But I'm hoping for a more positive day today. So yeah, it is later today. It's 8 o'clock, but the clocks went forward overnight, so I've lost an hour's sleep, which is ideal for a 2-day weekend event. But yeah, it is day 2. I will film the stall and stuff and show you where we're at when we get there, and then I need to restock and stuff, and hopefully I'll show you around a little bit today as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go. See you in a bit. Little update at 12. We need to restock the washes things. The washes have sold quite well this morning. Not sold any stickers yet. Still not any plastic boom. But we sold a few earrings today and no coasters or anything yet, but the sale pins are going down really well today. So yeah, it's getting a bit busier. There's a little cosplay meetup going on over there at the minute, so the bar. Georgina. Georgie. Okay, I've been putting this off. Let's talk about Megacon. I'm going to talk to you about Megacon whilst I am tidying some bits away. Megacon was now over a week ago. I didn't film anything last week. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so nervous to talk to you about it, but anyway. Okay, so I'm going to sort these coasters. That I have so many coasters left. I have so many of everything left. Megacon wasn't what I was hoping it would be. Wasn't as many people as I was hoping there would be, and yeah, the football wasn't amazing. Yeah, it was an expensive table for 2 days. It was, I think including VAT, it was £330 for the 2 days, which is quite pricey. For even for a 2 day event, it's still quite a bit. So I was expecting there to be a lot of people for that price, a lot of footfall and tickets and everything. But yeah, I don't know. It wasn't what I was expecting it to be. I have been told by some other traders that do a few megacons that the Birmingham one isn't the best of them. The Manchester one's meant to be a lot better, but it is. Oh, it is the first market/event that I've not made my table money back. And I think that's why I've been delaying, because I wanted to talk to you about it. I want to be honest and share. But I was hoping to, being honest, I was hoping to share this is what the bestseller at Megacon was, and these are all the figures. This is how much I made on day one, and this is how much I made on day two. But yeah, I just didn't. I was expecting it to be a lot better. I was expecting it to be my golden goose of March, because March was really quiet, and because of Megacon, I've delayed my shop update and concentrated on Megacon instead of concentrating on illustrations, and now I wish I'd not bothered because I could have at least made some money, some profit from doing a shop update by now. But yeah, the things that I did like about Megacon, everybody was really nice. It's very cosplay heavy compared to other Comic Cons I've done. So practically, I would say 95% of people were in cosplay. And I love seeing people's creativity and figuring out who's oh my god, there's somebody dressed as Kim Possible, and there's just there was such a variety. There's people dressed as wrestling characters. There was people dressed as the Equestria girls from My Little Pony. There was quite a few Monster High people dressed as Monster High characters. There was anime as normal. There's lots of anime characters. But yeah, I just love seeing people's creativity. And then even two people dressed as the same character, they would look so different because they how the path their creativity had taken them down to curate the costume, and whether they've more skilled with putting an outfit together and taking this top would go with this to make it look like this character, and then somebody else has made something from scratch, found the fabric and stuff. And it's just there's different levels, not different levels, there's different types of creativity, the styling and stuff, as well as the actual physically making costume. And then there's the ones that make massive weapons, and yeah, it always blows me away. There's just, yeah, I love watching people make costumes and dresses and stuff on YouTube anyway. So seeing the final result, and so many young people as well that are so creative, and they come into their own when they're at cosplay as well. You can tell from some interactions that they're really shy, but you wouldn't know that from how they carry themselves once they're in the cosplay. It's they take on the character. Yeah, I loved it for that. I really did. But I would be lying. I'm not doing a lot with these coasters, am I? I would be lying if I didn't say I was disheartened and a little bit upset. At the end of day one, I thought I would have made my table money back, but we hadn't, and we weren't that close to making the table money back either. And then that good old part of your brain that's comparison and everything, and there's a lot of people that sell fan art there, and that's not the way I want to go anymore. But I'm it's made me start questioning, would that be better? Would I have made more money? And I might have done, but I'll never know. Some people, I don't know. I was quite upset. Saturday night, I was quite upset as well, because I was I've just felt especially because Sunday was Mother's Day, so I wasn't at home with the kids, and I could have been at home with my girls instead of sat at Megacon losing money by being there because I hadn't made the table money back. So yeah, it's just hard sometimes. It's just hard, and I was just expecting it to be so much better, but people were still coming over and people were still commenting about products and stuff, and that I love that about in-person events. I love when people come over and they like notice something that makes them smile or gasp and stuff. When people gasp and point, like notice, gasp and point, and then come over quickly, that is my favorite reaction from people, because it's just like they've had that strong a reaction that they've come over, and even more so now they're my own characters that they're reacting like that to. So I was in a bit of a self-doubt comparison mindset for a few days, but I think I'm out of that, because I had got the some Pokemon stickers and Pokemon coasters, and they didn't really sell either. So the fan art stuff, my best sellers by far probably were the sale pins, and I don't know if that's because they were fan art or because they were £5. But the Lost Princess Tower pin, which is the only pin that I've ever restocked, and I restocked it not too long ago before I've discounted it as well. Yeah, that was the best seller for Rapunzel's Tower, that pin. But people were looking at things, especially when people were looking at the sales pins, and then they would take a business card. I was like, do I say they're not available online? But I didn't want to be salesy, pushy person, like, you've got to get it now or you'll never get it. But they're not online. They're not online anymore, or they were just in person. But with the Castle Bazaar being my next event in May, I am quietly confident that I will be able to get rid of, that sounds bad. I will be able to make my way through that stock a bit more, the fan art pins, because I want them gone and be a fresh start. But yeah, so Megacon wasn't what I would hoped it be. So I'm going to put all my effort, and I've given myself a really short turnaround, because my first shop update of the year is going to be the 15th of April. You're spying on me from behind my chair. You've got nothing in there. There's no treats in there. You've had treats on the way. You have to wait. I need to crack on with it. I know I've sketched out quite a few designs already, so I'm going to not be here for long today, and I'm going to go home and finish the designs and start putting them onto products. So I'm going to start making the stickers, and then I can get everything started actually physically making the products. So we're going to go full steam ahead, put Megacon behind us, and go full steam ahead with the shop update and market it, let people know that it's coming, and hopefully that will be a bit of a golden goose instead. I hope so. Because it's really hard. It's really hard to be a small business at the minute, because people just don't have the money that they used to spend. So it's hard, and then you put all your eggs in one basket to do something like Megacon, and then it's not what you hoped. So yeah, I wanted to be honest with you guys, and just I don't know if it'll be helpful to anybody. Hopefully it'll be helpful to other small businesses, to make you feel less alone, or I don't know. But I'm trying to, I can't get my words out how I want to explain, but just because I didn't sell much at Megacon and it wasn't successful for me doesn't mean that my designs are rubbish. Because that's the way I was thinking, that I wasn't good enough, and that was why wasn't doing well, and yeah, being in that lovely mindset. So I think I'm not 100% feeling great since it really has knocked my confidence a little bit, but I'm not going to let that one bad event define me, because I did a market at Long Rest on this Saturday just gone, and I made nearly as much money as I made in the second day of Megacon at that event, but that was £10 for the table. So, and that it didn't feel like a crazy busy market there either, but it wasn't a crazy busy market there. It was like there was a steady flow of people. I'm just trying not to get into the bad habit of letting a failure of an event, make me feel like a failure. I'm trying. I'm trying, because I was not feeling great about it all on for most of the last week. But I wanted to share it with you anyway and be honest, because yeah, what's the point of showing the behind the scenes of my small business if I'm not completely honest with you and share that when things don't go to plan and things don't go as expected. But yeah, I've tidied them posters away gradually now. I've noticed that some of them, I think it's when they were in the window and they've been stacked, I must have stacked them while they were still hot. So there's some of them that have got like an edge. So I'm going to have to put these as seconds. But yeah, I just wanted to speak to you all about Megacon, and you would have seen hopeful Sammie was all nervous at the beginning of this vlog, thinking it was going to be an amazing weekend, and it just wasn't great. I know that some other small businesses that I'm friends with, I've seen that they've put online that it wasn't as good, wasn't as busy as they were expecting it to be. Well, they weren't as profitable, I think is how they explained it, and they thought it was maybe from the location, but I don't know if it was. I think maybe the layout wasn't great. It didn't like flow brilliantly, because some rows were that way, and then typically a couple of people that I know that I wanted to go over to were like the other end of the hall but the other way, and I just didn't I didn't look around, because I knew if I looked around I would have wanted to get something, but I wasn't allowing myself to get anything for myself until I was in a positive. So it never happened. Sad. So I'll have to stock up on wax melts and Tales of Toria whip soap another time. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. What, have you got something to say? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it anyway. If you are new here and not already, I would love it if you subscribe. If you're already subscribed, if you could hit the like button and comment below, that would really mean a lot to me, as it just really helps, it just helps. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.